Yo, YouTube, what it do with the nigga Shadow? And today, I'm finna show the most godly, most dumbest offensive build in the game. Hands down, in my opinion, it's the best build in the game. It's really underrated. I haven't seen nobody with this build. Y'all probably think it's gonna be like an OP play shot or two-way slash playmaker, two-way playmaker. No, it's none of that shit. This build is rare as fuck, and it's not even hard to make either. The only disadvantage it might have is defense, but shit, some of the clips you're gonna see, if you run with two good defenders, you are good. Trust me. You can just be the main ball handler. It's good for 5v5, 3v3, 1v1s. Well, I don't know about 1v1, but it's good for 3v3s and 5v5. You trying to run main point, shooting guard. It's good for all that shit. The speed is just everything about the build is amazing. If y'all really fuck with this video, hit that sub, hit that like button and shit. I mean, what else y'all want me to say? I mean, I don't waste no fucking time. Let's get right into this shit, boy. Don't waste no time. I swear to God I don't. By the way, that shit was a dime, on God. But yeah, so what y'all want to do is go into the builder, make it the position point guard, hand it don't matter, and jersey no matter either. I'm just gonna pretend. And this is where I get a bunch of people. For the pie chart, pick a pure yellow. And I know what y'all thinking. How the fuck did I make a BP out of a pure yellow? I know, that shit is crazy. But yeah, physical pie chart, put that on the hat, mostly vertical and agility. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm finna skip over this part and let this shit go faster because I don't feel like talking. I'm not gonna lie, I did fuck up my build a little bit. If I was able to go back in time before I ground him to a 92, I would have gave him more defensive badge and gave him less slashing. But yeah, I don't know if it will still come out as an offensive threat, to be honest. But yeah, height, make that bitch 6'5". And you see, you really don't sacrifice nothing, to be honest. You actually gain abilities, if anything. So yeah, once you make him 6'5", the body build don't matter. I just pick defined every single year. In the weight, lower it down to 189, 186, between that shit. It really don't matter. I'm just gonna put 186. Wingspan, lower it a little bit so you get the higher 3-pointer. Put that on 77.0 or 77.9. It really don't matter. That's just up to you. But yeah, and once you did all that, you get an offensive threat. I know, y'all. Well, make sure you get sharp take, by the way. Make sure you get sharp take. Don't get anything else. You could get slashing, but just get sharp. Just play it smart. So yeah, that's offensive threat. So far, how y'all been liking 2K22? I'm not gonna lie, I've been loving this shit. Like, it feels like a mix of 2K19, 2K20, and 2K17 a lot. Like, most of the dribble moves I use are from 17. Like, if you look how I'm playing, I kind of dribble like a 2K19 player and like a 2K17 player a little bit. I mean, 17 is overrated, my friend. That is the most overrated 2K, oh god. But yeah, if you need some of my dribble tutorials, my dribble mixtapes, not my mixtape, I'm tripping. Dribble tutorials, my size up packages, all that shit, I got y'all. Cause just look at the shit I'm doing, nigga. Like, to be honest, the only people I see hating on this game is either niggas who don't got it, or just, you know, the everyday 2K niggas who hate on the game until 2 years later they be like, oh, the game actually not that bad. Similar to what they did to 17 and 2K20. At the beginning, everybody was saying these games were shit, but 2 years later, just because the worst 2K came out, they were just like, oh, that game actually kind of good. Like, everybody was saying 17 was the worst 2K of all time until 18 came out. Now it's top 2. Like, that's some bullshit. But yeah, if you want to make my build, it's actually valid. You should. I recommend it. So the lineup I recommend that you run with this build is you at the point guard, of course. At the shooting guard or the second position, like a two-way playmaker or like a perimeter or a two-way finisher that can shoot. Then at the center, a popper. Like a popper or a fucking, whatchamacallit, or a stretch. Something that has defense and can shoot, because this is the best ISO build in the game, easily. Or the two-way slash playmaker can be upgraded, I guess. But in my opinion, this build is way better. It's quicker. It can shoot better and more consistently. And it's just like, it's just gaudy. Like, bro, just look at how the fuck I'm moving, nigga. Like, just look at that shit. Like, what the fuck? You can't stop me 1-on-1. Like, what the fuck? If someone could stand in front of me a whole game and have me on at least 5 points, I'll be surprised. That nigga deserves a gold medal and a tour of the White House. But it's rare though, cause that's just if I'm fucking my dribbles though, cause no one can stand in front of me. Even I'm not one of them niggas who just rim run too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, screens do take more skill than ISO in my opinion, especially this year. But it's just like, damn. I'm not one of the Steezo dribblers. I dribble to fucking score. I don't always dribble for clips, do that other bullshit. I dribble to fucking just abuse my opponents, just torture them, nigga. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, I don't think I got nothing else to say, to be honest with you. I'm finna go do this 2 times rep and wreck shit. You know how shit going. But yeah, without further ado, I fucking fell out the chair. Ignore that shit. But like I said, we out this junk. As y'all in this video, I'm out.